The United States, a nation accustomed to a diverse range of climates, is facing a chilling new reality. From the sun-drenched coasts of California to the humid subtropics of the Southeast, Americans are no strangers to weather extremes. However, the recent surge in severe winter weather has taken many by surprise, challenging the resilience of communities and infrastructure alike. Recent years have brought about unprecedented cold snaps, plunging cities and towns into a deep freeze. These cold waves have disrupted daily life, causing school closures, power outages, and transportation delays. The economic impact has been significant, with businesses forced to shut down and supply chains interrupted. From the bustling metropolises of the East Coast to the heartland of the Midwest, the icy grip of winter has tightened, shattering temperature records and leaving a trail of disruption in its wake. Public services have been stretched thin, and emergency responders have been working around the clock to keep communities safe. These extreme cold events, once considered rare occurrences, are becoming increasingly frequent and severe, signaling a potential shift in the nation's climate patterns. Scientists are studying these trends closely, trying to understand the underlying causes and predict future occurrences. The winter of 2024 was particularly brutal, with the Midwest and Northeast experiencing record-breaking low temperatures. Communities that had never seen such severe weather were caught off guard, struggling to cope with the sudden and intense cold. Chicago, a city known for its resilience, found itself paralyzed by temperatures that plummeted to -30 degrees Fahrenheit. The city's infrastructure, designed to withstand harsh winters, was pushed to its limits, and residents faced unprecedented challenges in their daily lives. New York City, a global hub of commerce and culture, was blanketed in snow and ice, bringing its usually bustling streets to a standstill. The city's iconic landmarks from Times Square to Central Park were transformed into winter wonderlands, but the beauty came with a cost. These events serve as stark reminders of the power of nature and the vulnerability of human systems in the face of extreme weather. The strain on emergency services, the disruption of daily routines, and the economic toll highlight the need for better preparedness and resilience. These frigid episodes are not isolated incidents but part of a larger trend of extreme weather events plaguing the United States. Climate scientists warn that such events may become more common as global temperatures continue to rise, leading to more volatile and unpredictable weather patterns. As temperatures plummet and winter storms intensify, communities across the country are grappling with the immediate impacts and the long-term implications of this chilling new reality. The need for robust infrastructure, effective emergency response plans, and community resilience has never been more apparent. Understanding the causes and consequences of these extreme cold events is crucial for developing effective adaptation and mitigation strategies. Researchers are working tirelessly to gather data, analyze trends, and provide insights that can help policymakers and communities prepare for the future. The future may hold even more extreme weather, and preparing for it is a matter of national urgency. By investing in research, infrastructure, and community preparedness, the United States can better navigate the challenges posed by this unfamiliar chill. High above the Earth's surface, in the stratosphere above the North Pole, circles a swirling mass of cold air known as the polar vortex. This vast, rotating pool of frigid air is a key player in our planet's climate system, influencing weather patterns far beyond the Arctic Circle. This meteorological phenomenon, bound by strong winds, typically keeps the coldest air trapped in the Arctic. These winds act like a barrier, preventing the icy air from escaping and keeping the Arctic regions in a deep freeze. However, in recent years, the polar vortex has become increasingly unstable, prone to weakening and even splitting, allowing frigid Arctic air to escape its icy confines and spill southward into lower latitudes. This instability can lead to significant weather disruptions, affecting millions of people. This southward surge of Arctic air is often triggered by disturbances in the jet stream, a fast-flowing air current that also encircles the globe. The jet stream acts as a boundary between cold polar air and warmer air from the south, and any disruption can have far-reaching consequences. Climate change, driven by human activities, is altering the jet stream's behavior, making it more prone to large north-south swings. These swings can create pathways for Arctic air to move southward, leading to unusual and extreme weather events. These swings can weaken the polar vortex, allowing it to bulge or even break apart, sending lobes of Arctic air plunging southward, bringing with them a dramatic drop in temperatures. This can result in sudden and severe cold snaps in regions unaccustomed to such frigid conditions. The weakening of the polar vortex and the subsequent southward intrusion of Arctic air are the primary drivers of the extreme cold events experienced in the United States. These events can disrupt daily life, causing power outages, transportation issues, and even posing risks to human health. While these events are influenced by natural variability and atmospheric patterns, climate change is exacerbating their frequency and severity. The interplay between natural forces and human-induced changes is creating a more volatile and unpredictable climate. As global temperatures continue to rise, the Arctic is warming at an alarming rate, further disrupting the delicate balance of the polar vortex and increasing the likelihood of extreme cold outbreaks in lower latitudes. This warming is not just a regional issue, but a global one, with far-reaching impacts on weather patterns and ecosystems around the world. The link between climate change and the increasing frequency and severity of extreme cold events, while seemingly paradoxical, is firmly established by scientific consensus. The warming of the Arctic, occurring at twice the rate of the global average, is a key factor in this complex interplay. As the Arctic warms, the temperature difference between the equator and the North Pole decreases, weakening the jet stream. This weakening jet stream, instead of following its usual west-to-east path, becomes wavier, dipping further south and allowing Arctic air to penetrate deeper into lower latitudes. The result is a greater likelihood of extreme cold outbreaks in regions unaccustomed to such frigid temperatures. These events, once considered rare occurrences, are becoming more frequent and intense, disrupting lives and challenging infrastructure. Moreover, the warming climate is also altering precipitation patterns, leading to heavier snowfall in some regions during these cold outbreaks. The combination of extreme cold and heavy snowfall can overwhelm infrastructure, cripple transportation systems, and pose significant risks to human health. Understanding the connection between climate change and these extreme cold events is crucial for developing effective adaptation and mitigation strategies. Section 4. The Domino Effect: Economic and Social Consequences. The economic and social consequences of these extreme cold events are far-reaching, impacting various sectors of society. From the energy sector to agriculture, transportation, and even healthcare, the ripple effects are profound and often devastating. The energy sector, for instance, faces significant challenges during these cold snaps. Power lines can become coated in ice, making them more susceptible to damage and outages. The demand for heating surges as temperatures plummet, straining power grids and leading to rolling blackouts. This not only affects residential areas but also critical infrastructure like hospitals and emergency services. In 2024, Texas experienced a catastrophic power grid failure during an extreme cold event, leaving millions without electricity for days. This event highlighted the vulnerabilities in our energy infrastructure. The agricultural industry is also vulnerable to extreme cold. Farmers face numerous challenges, from protecting their crops to ensuring their livestock survive the harsh conditions. Crops can be damaged or destroyed by frost, leading to significant financial losses for farmers. This not only affects their livelihood, but also has broader implications for food supply. Livestock are also at risk, as extreme cold can lead to hypothermia and death. Farmers must take extra precautions to ensure their animals are safe and warm. These impacts on agriculture can disrupt food supply chains and lead to price increases, affecting consumers nationwide. Empty grocery store shelves and higher food prices become common sights during these times. Transportation systems are also significantly impacted by extreme cold. Snow and ice make roads hazardous, slowing down traffic and increasing the risk of accidents. Roads and highways become treacherous, leading to accidents and delays. This not only affects daily commuters but also the delivery of goods and services. Air travel is often disrupted, with flight cancellations and delays common during these events. This can leave passengers stranded and disrupt travel plans for thousands. These disruptions can have cascading effects on commerce, tourism, and daily life. Businesses may close, and tourist attractions can become inaccessible, leading to economic losses. The social fabric of communities is also tested during extreme cold events. People often come together to help one another, but the strain on resources can be immense. The elderly and those with pre-existing health conditions are particularly vulnerable to the health impacts of extreme cold. They may require additional care and resources to stay safe. Homelessness becomes even more dangerous, as exposure to frigid temperatures can be life-threatening. Shelters and community organizations play a crucial role in providing warmth and safety. The strain on healthcare systems is significant, as hospitals and emergency services are inundated with cold-related illnesses and injuries. The increased demand for medical care can overwhelm facilities and staff, making it challenging to provide timely and effective treatment. Section 5. A Nation Unprepared, the Infrastructure Challenge. The increasing frequency and severity of extreme cold events in the United States have exposed a critical vulnerability. The nation's infrastructure is ill-equipped to handle these frigid onslaughts. Power grids designed for more temperate climates are easily overwhelmed by the surge in demand for heating during cold snaps, leading to rolling blackouts and, in extreme cases, catastrophic grid failures. Transportation systems, too, are often crippled by extreme cold. Roads and highways become treacherous as ice and snow accumulate, leading to accidents and delays. Air travel is frequently disrupted, with flight cancellations and delays common during these events. These disruptions can have cascading effects on commerce, tourism, and daily life. The fragility of the nation's infrastructure in the face of extreme cold underscores the urgent need for investment in climate-resilient infrastructure. Strengthening power grids to handle peak demand during cold snaps is crucial. This includes investing in renewable energy sources, improving energy efficiency, and modernizing the grid to be more resilient to extreme weather events. Upgrading transportation infrastructure is also essential, including winterizing roads and bridges, improving snow removal capabilities, and ensuring the resilience of airports and other transportation hubs.